I want to circle back to something that really struck me, and you mentioned it a little while ago, Camille. And John, I sent this to him to discuss with him. A really good friend of mine sent me an article by the New Yorker that said how it's cool not to have no followers. Now, that was a bit of clickbait because the article did not say it was cool to have no followers. What the article said was so many of these, there are three types of accounts basically. There were famous people, celebrities, people of note who their audience came organically. They didn't have to work for it. They didn't have to do anything for it. The moment they got online, they had millions of followers. And then the people who got started really early on to social media and didn't leave, unlike me, I was there kind of in the beginning. I left for 7 years, was convinced to come back. And so far, and 2 years out, I'm still trying to figure it out. And it seems to be a vastly different world. And then you had the people who were working really hard for it, who had tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of followers, and they created that themselves. That the interesting thing is, a lot of their accounts are full of fake accounts, bots, and dead accounts. And that if you took, I mean, I slashed and burned my Instagram because, and once I was done, it literally was 50% of what I just mentioned and guys looking for a hookup. So what the New Yorker was saying is now we are more interested in more curated, meaning connection,
Yes.
making connections. It's not just and the dancing on TikTok is fun, the dancing on Instagram is fun, it's very entertaining, it's lighthearted. I'm not learning anything from it. I'm certainly not going to learn how to clog from it, but it's fun to watch, right? I'm not taking clogging no matter how much I love them. But so when you realize that your social media, especially the what I call the bigs, TikTok, X, Twitter, Facebook. At one time, I had 3,000 friends on Facebook. I really knew maybe 400 of them, which included students and included friends, family, college, high school. The rest of them were friends of friends, friends of friends, friends, and we were told just
Yeah.
inundate your Facebook with as many possible people as you can. And I finally said, feels just really fake to me. So since my social media is quite small, I feel, oh well, I'm finally really cool. But it's not that. It's that I'm connecting, and I'm consistently connecting with. I continue to grow on Substack. I grow more slowly on YouTube, and I'm at nearly a standstill on Instagram. And okay, I'm not really worried about that. I'm not worried about any of it. But I just found, my friend said, her quote was, "You've been figuring out how to get more followers. Now you're off the hook because all you care about is being heart centered and sharing and giving people tools with what you do in the healing arts modalities. And you have really loyal people who subscribe to you and follow you and who you communicate with all the time." So yeah, it's to me, it's like the slow food movement. It's like the in-person movement. It's having another, it's having it would it be a growing pain, or would it be yeah, it's having another growing pain, but it's actually shrinking, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know,
Yeah.
Camille, throwing to
So
you.
I I think it shifted in the last year, and I tell my own clients, I call it authentic success. When you're showing up as you are, you're shining your light brighter so people can see you, and then they come and follow you, right? Having a bunch of followers, I have tens of thousands of followers, but if they don't do anything, right? And commenting on my post it doesn't change my brand at all. You know what I'm saying? So having that doesn't really prove, unless you're selling them something and making money and they're your true followers, right? That's the community. Um, but I think showing up authentically and shining your light brighter is actually how people find me. So I have a word of mouth business. Um, But